What's up, guys? Another idiosyncratic review. We're gonna do Fans Toys Koot, which is a highly anticipated figure by me. Ever since they announced it, I always thought Kup. I still have the sticker on there. It's all good. Always loved Kup. I always thought he was super underrated. Underrepresented, and everyone always makes fun of the Space El Camino pickup, but I, as a grade schooler, I never even thought of it as a pickup. I just thought it was the sweetest, most bizarre, mind-blowing space car. So always loved it, and then we got all these cups, years since, and none of them were this design. So this guy's hard, so we're going to start off with the car mode, and maybe once I get more familiarized, I won't think of it as hard, but I guess we're gonna transform it. And yeah, the gun fits in a little slot, so you know where the gun goes, and it doesn't look like it, but it turns. It's nice. It's a thing. Alright, so my beauties. This works in a pinch. You don't even have to search for one of those. Some people, I'm sure. DX9 thing, this thing from Amazon. So, I don't know. So yeah, these come out. They sure coming out a lot easier than they went in. Is that a? That's what she said. She said. She. Anyway, so yeah, see, this thing fits in underneath this trapezoidal piece, so you're like trying to figure out the order, and it kind of scoots down for you to do it, but it's just like unclear if that is the order that you want to do it. For the official, I guess, I should look at instructions. It's probably what they want you to do. But, hey, dum-de-dum-dum. Manhandling my way around a bot, singing a little song, and that's what I got. Yeah, see, it scoots down, but like in a way that's not fulfilling or satisfying. So you get it out of there, get out of that way, out of the way of that. The peg does not peg in. I was gonna say it doesn't peg in very firmly, but okay, I guess it pegs in firmly. Alright, you get that all even looking. Yeah, these pegs go into the knees, but they're more of like a guide. They're not really like a tight pegging. If it was a... Never mind. Alright, so that comes out of there. And alright, so this is an interesting thing. This thing goes into the thing, and you're like, hey, go in there. I had this the other day. I don't think you're supposed to just... This is my first time going back into bot mode. I don't know if that's super... Oh, okay. So I think this panel that this goes up on was blocking that path. Maybe now. Yes. Alright. So that's what that was. I make the mistake so you don't have to. Alright, get this out of the way. You can see that's covering up that, oh no, you can't see. Covering up that area. But yeah, if you put it flat, then you have a straight path in there. For this to go in very smoothly, if you're not bumbling your way through it. Wheels are on springs, so they go in nice click for the thing. And then we can, oh yeah, the legs are done. Then we can pop this up. Okay, we're gonna spudger it. That sound was my cat jumping off of the couch next to me. Just had it. There we go. Gentle, gentle. It's one of those things. There we go. Yep, this part moves. Obviously, you saw that. The head comes out, which we don't need right now. These things are finicky. We will access them by getting his chest out of the way. This thing bundles up. These guys, his hip stuff, need your attention. Okay, so I guess to do the hip stuff I was going to get the arms out of the way, but it looks like doing that makes these want to get out of the way, which kind of get in the way of what I was trying to do. So these wheel pieces really tend to get in the way and make things you know, a thing. And I think it would all have been avoidable if they did this purposefully here. You can see there's this notch here, right here, and it's preventing this from just coming out. It's like a hook, and if you could just bring it out straight, then this hip thing would just go right where I need it to go. Alright, so the path of least resistance I found for this is this way. And what step you missed was these wheel things that are the source of all the troubles are on a track. Like that. They go up and down on this middle thing. And when I first got it, I suspected that it moved and confirmed with a lot of video reviewers, and finally ended up seeing someone you know, have difficulty with it too, and verified that it moved for me. So then I just stuck some, I put all kinds of leverage on it, and then I just finally just stuck some of that shock oil, and now it moves back and forth instantly. So okay, this is the path of least resistance to get this hip thing beyond this wheel thing, and I think I'm just going to, for while I had the arm, I had the arm down, you bring those up, get the wheel, we're just going to bring that, make it hug the chest. And then this is going to just kind of, just going to tug on it, I guess. And surprisingly, this seems like the path of the easiest way to do it. And just kind of flex it around. I don't like that, but it works. Man, I'm sure, you know, with more time, The more I transform it, the simpler it'll be, or the more streamlined I'll be able to make the process. There were a couple. They've had a couple moments like that in their repertoire, in their catalog. Sometimes they're concerning, sometimes it's all good. Ah, jeez, I keep going off screen there. Alright, so we brought the wheel back down. These things. It's a nice little addition for his robo underwear. But that was in the way. Let's bring this. And again, I should have just left it there the first time. Gotta figure out how to speed these videos up. No one wants to study my hands. Alright, back the way we had it. Tuck the windshield chunk in. Similar windshield chunk as Open and Play's Big Spring, which I've noticed a lot of people have loved in both instances, and I like it too. This comes together over me. It's got some elbows that are recognizable. This is deplorable, huh? Crummy job I'm doing here. This comes together. I haven't got the sticker on there yet. I don't have cut stickers, so I'm just gonna have to get in there and make one. So it collapses all up above frame. Oh, forgot a step. Okay, he's got some dealies in here. Some shoulder dealies. Kind of like, who's got those? MP Ironhide? He's got some shoulder dealies. They come out. Make sure his shoulders make sense. And his neck has a really long peg. And when I was trying to get his head back the first time, I was definitely questioning what the F. But it does go in there. It's just a really long peg. They really love those long pegs. I noticed that their Jetfire, Skyfire had some really long pegs on there. It's like you almost don't need to have them that long. Okay, so you put his head in first and don't complain about the design because you didn't figure it out perfectly. And then the rest is fairly simple. One of those, get one of these. Ah, geez, do it off camera. And then, camera's never happy. And there you go. Was that hard? There was just that tire thing, and everything else was really fun. I liked the transformation of everything. I think it's conceptually a nice process and a smart process. I think execution-wise, like the tolerances of everything are pretty good once you are familiar with what's going to turn and how that's going to look. And if you got some of that silicone shock oil, then that always makes these guys, you know, go a little more smoothly. And they have them in different, like, grits or something. I don't know what you call it. They have different, like, thicknesses or whatever. But I got that thing on Amazon, and I just got, like, the smallest number it said. I think it was like $5 or $6. And yeah, Fans Toys Kup. Been waiting forever for this guy. Transformation, I do like it. Of course, the wheel thing, and that one middle track thing. Everything about those wheels, front wheels. But anyway, I'm sure I'll get used to that, and it'll just be, you know, one more step. Aesthetics, of course, I love it. I love it. It is a masterpiece. Like, not even in Takara sense, just like, it's just a masterpiece of freaking plastic and paint and metal. Oh, it's brilliant. But yeah, I effing love it. I've been a Kup fanboy, like I said, and it ticks every box. Alright, gotta do this. Cups. We got cups. We got 2 cups, 1 girl. We got bad puns. We got other bots that scale really nice. He's pondering the situation. This guy's going to fall over. He's going to scale nicely. This guy's gonna scale. We got other comparisons, all kinds of comparisons to make. And chairs to squeak. When I saw the product shots of this guy, I figured he was just going to like look good with that. And maybe this is, you know, right to, you know, screen accuracy or Sunbow animation charts, what have you. Or maybe, you know, he looks right to other people. But that just looks like, it doesn't look like he's taller. He looks like a bigger figure, like a different scale. And this isn't going to work. I mean, this will work for like droopy backpack Rodimus. As Rodimus, I guess I could see that. You know, he's gonna be bigger. He's gonna be like the size of Prime, I guess. But I don't know. I guess I have to wait till Fans Toys Hot Rod or Rodimus until I'm gonna have something that looks really nice with Kup. I feel like I've been waiting way too long for something like for that. You know, nothing's gonna stand in our way. I've been waiting a while to get these 2 guys. Given one hell of a repair bill. So then we got some other cups. We got all kinds of cups. Cups and Cups. It's the Night of Cups. That's the name of a movie. Not that I'm endorsing it, I never really watched it. I think that's going to be all my cups. Oh, of course. Yay, toys. I got some. And, yeah. But that's one thing my channel's gonna have. I'm gonna actually give reviews. I'm going to give my opinion, and I'm going to try to pass along any little tips and tricks for transformation or little tiny augments or repairs without, you know, modifying heavily on my video, because I like to improvise. This guy's a good example. I don't know if I'm going to have a separate video for him, so maybe I'll just knock it out right now. I'm sure if anyone's got this guy, they're familiar with, yeah, these floppy arms. It's doing it right now to a degree, but his arms are super floppy before you do anything to him. And what I did was these arms, there's nothing tensioning these arms that come out of this little gap here. So I don't know how close I'm gonna be able to get this. So what I did is I put a little dental, like a braces rubber band in there, and it's going around that thing, and just that extra width helps keep this just from wiggling all about, and it's slightly less infuriating, but they stay in there. And of course, you know, I haven't figured out anything for the what's the leg part. Yeah, that's really annoying when you're trying to move the leg and you put your force on just like a millimeter down on the leg from where you're supposed to, and it moves up the whole leg. But yeah, this guy, I was super cup deprived and all hyped up for fans toys on the horizon. So when this guy came out, I was like, yep, I'm getting it. Even though as soon as I saw the product shots of this guy way back, I was like, yeah, what are some of the choices that they're making and why? But I'm gonna get it. It's a cup, damn it. So anyway, and I'm sure he's accurate, or, you know, there's some insights. There's like a goal they were going for with this guy. But, yeah, like I said in the last video, he's just kind of looks like a costume you'd make out of, you know, Coke boxes. He's real boxy. He feels kind of chug. He feels kind of chuggish. And, you know, that's not that's a bad thing. I'll pay, you know, 60, 80 bucks for like a chuggish, you know, third-party figure, but no comparison. No comparison. Yeah, anyway, it's been another idiosyncratic review. There's going to be more on the horizon for me. I'm going to try to get a logo and get some more graphics, and maybe even some like music, something, you know. But anyway, yeah, thanks guys.